And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch on the way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's 1 away.
Got it, second. The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping in, Donovan Solano. In previous duels with DeGrom, batting at an even .400. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is third. The left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
So in now for San Francisco, Alex Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Brandon.
And the pitch.
Nimmo.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Another one sent foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Conforto is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Michael Conforto becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Belt in foul ground, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopper to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. At the plate, Brandon Belt. First offering on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants are down on 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Cueto has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Robinson Cano becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Cespedes, base runner at first with 1 out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1. Ramos. A 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 1-2. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Up with it is Longoria, and he is in there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Mets leave him loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Popped him up. Davis is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes another 0-2. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Johnny Cueto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Yastrzemski, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set, and the pitch. On the ground for Cano at second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Michael Conforto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. J.D. Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 52.
First offering on its way. Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding into the box, Donovan Solano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
The center fielder, number 1.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he drives a liner to right center. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. Runner around second now, headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he's out going for second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they score 4 times on 6 base hits, no errors, and no. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Pete Alonso will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Andres Jimenez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's ball 1. This for the second baseman, Solano. Reined in. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets do get 1 back, though, on the solo home run. Settling in now, Johnny Cueto. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. Cespedes is going back, and it's off the green monster. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Steven Matz, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. First pitch of the at-bat, hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Your
Jeff
attention,
McNeil
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Mets.
here.
Number 6.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. This one for Crawford at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in now, Michael Conforto. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Cueto's ready. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Robert Gesellman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 65, Robert.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt.
San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Evan Longoria. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Nimmo comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Ready for another shot now. Mauricio Dubon. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up at second on that one.
Cano has it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. They lead this one though 5-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right.
As the official charity of Major League Baseball, the Boys and Girls Club of America allows more than 4 million children annually the chance to realize their dreams both on and off the field. Visit the Boys and Girls Club of America online at bgca.org.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Ground ball right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, that's a pretty good pitch. You see this changeup down in the zone, almost ankle high with 2 strikes. A pretty good pitch, but the result isn't very good.
Yeah, the result, Dan, is a ground ball with eyes through the middle of the field. And you know what it looks like in tomorrow's box score? A bullet line drive.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Mets go down quickly. They're down 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He takes the turn and heads for second, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Standing in now, Donovan Solano, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Miguel Castro takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Miguel.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Digging in once again, Andres Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40.
First offering on its way. Wilson Ramos is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 6-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch coming, here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
1 away.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe, As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Johnny Cueto.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Runners on first with 1 down. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ready on 0-2. He pulls this one into right. Conforto is there, 2 down. In now, Donovan Solano. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Wilmer Flores will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Wilmer Flores will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Dominic Smith will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball well outside. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. but a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Ninth inning straight ahead. It's the Giants 8 and the Mets 2. Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the ninth in this one, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Alex. Dickerson.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's tarrying. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 28.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
From the stretch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Aramis Garcia. Come on now and pinch run here. Number 33 will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
So now to the plate, Evan Longoria. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The bat, number 35.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Cespedes back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
Into the box. Now, Austin Slater will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what.
Number 27.
Luis Basabe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Luis Basabe.
This is in the air out to right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Giants 11 and the Mets 2. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. Pete Alonso is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. San Francisco took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Johnny Cueto is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final